Hello everyone, and welcome to Nemo's Games. Today I'm going to try to articulate the reasons why I am not going to be purchasing Black Ops 7. I've had a lot of fun with this franchise in the past, Black Ops 1, 2, 3, and I really enjoyed the zombies mode. I'm not really all that into multiplayer and getting shot in the back every 3 seconds while it takes you 7 months to learn the maps, especially as a casual player. It just gets a little daunting. And the reasons why I'm also not going to grab Black Ops 7, and there's a multitude of them, but let's just start from the beginning. When you bought Black Ops 1, 2, 3, and 4, you were able to just play the game with your friends. They weren't always online compatible at that moment, but they could be. And they've always had like a network pass, that you've had to purchase. In the olden days, because I'm on Xbox, it was called Xbox Gold. And I believe it started off somewhere relatively cheap at maybe $30 a year. Wasn't really that bad. But as the years go on and they progress, then the fee for this started to get up into the 60s. And I was still okay with that, so I could play on their network with other Xbox players. And as everything started to become cross-gen after a few more years, I think Cold War was really their first like cross-gen type platform. And then, we all had the spooky bug that came out alongside with Warzone. That's free to play. We've got a few more things to say about that as well. But the actual game in the AAA industry is just, it's getting too much. It's getting too much, and I've got to back out. So I would purchase a game. I would get a hard copy. I would be able to load that in and play it. I could play it split screen, so if my friends came over, we actually had some in real life communications. We could have fun for a few hours just playing on the same screen. So then the internet comes along and they say, oh, well, we can give you this capability, but you're going to have to pay for it. Okay, $30 a year wasn't really that bad. They even gave you like 3 free games a month, if you purchase the gold account. But since all of the other ideations have started to come out, and the consoles get upgraded with better graphics, and we can cross-play. So if you're on PC, I can still play with you from my Xbox or PlayStation or vice versa. They've built this capability in, but they're still going to charge you for it. Oh, and we're going to up the price too. So instead of $30, everything's been upgraded. It's now $60. Oh, wait. The gaming industry wants to increase prices again. So now I'm going to change the name of it from Xbox Gold to Xbox Core. And I know PlayStation has something similar. PlayStation Plus, I believe. I don't know. I haven't been on PlayStation in years, but the premise is still the same. You were able to play in their network, and then as like a Fortnite came out free to play, it was cross gen. I could play with somebody on PC and PlayStation and Xbox, and all three of us could be in different parties, even on mobile now, right? The reason why I just can't keep up with it is I feel like I'm being gaslit. I'm not even sure where to purchase the game from, first and foremost. Second, they've increased the price yet again. And third, they still want me to purchase their network pass. Now it's $70 a year. So not only am I getting a bunch of different prices all over the place, I don't even know what console or PC or whatever to grab it on. But let me run through some examples here. So let's run through a few examples here. So let's just run and open up the Xbox app on the computer. Trying to do this with minimal editing, but we'll probably have to edit some of this out. All right, so now that we're here, it says that the cross-gen bundle is $70, which doesn't sound so bad. It really doesn't, but if I still have to pay an extra $70 a year to actually be able to play on the network with other people. Otherwise, I'm a solo player across the board. I can only really play solo zombies, and I can only play the campaign mode. I can't even get into multiplayer. But then we get down here into the bundles, okay? So the game, the game is $70. But if I want the Vault Edition, it's $100. If I want the Vault Edition plus another pack, it's $130. I'm still not paying $130 plus $70 a year to continue to play this game. I'm just not going to do it. And the gaslighting continues, because if I go over to my Xbox and actually pull this up, I get a completely different price list. There's no breakdown in the bundles here. They want to charge me $170 for something that I paid $110 for Black Ops 6. And I thought I was paying out the tooth for that, because I was a fan. I haven't played zombies in a really long time, so I figured about $110 for the Vault Edition for Black Ops 6 didn't seem that outrageous. But now it's this bundle. I don't know why there's such a price. Maybe you guys can help me out in the comments section. I have no idea why this is all over the place. But now it even says like the regular base cross-gen is $120. So even if I paid these prices, I'd still have to give Xbox another $70 a year to play this game. So I feel like I'm being gaslit all over the place on what bundle to get and what price point I should grab it at versus, you know, do you really need all of the extra stuff that they're going to give you? I mean, I guess if you're a fan and you like the skins and all of the other stuff that they're going to provide for you, but it's a first-person shooter, you can only really see your arms, so I just don't understand why I would ever purchase a skin bundle. But it's just that the stores are getting outrageous. Like the microtransactions, the $35 for something like this, like I'm like, I don't even look in the store. Don't even come here. It feels just toxic, and they're trying to pull stuff out of my butt. So again, with the whole networking fee, what really, 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 really gets me is all of the free-to-play games that are available. A Fortnite, Fall Guys, PUBG, Once Human, The First Descendant. Pick your flavor. It doesn't matter. These free-to-play games, I can go ahead and download onto my console. Roblox even. Just, I can't do this anymore. You can download them. You can cross-play with everybody. There's a party chat active, and we can all play and talk together no matter what platform we're on, mobile through PC. How come if I purchase a game, a AAA title, I still have to pay the networking fee on top of that? Why? But if I grab a free-to-play game, I don't have to pay the extra networking fee? I can just play the game for years and years and years? I got 80 days in Fortnite. Not a single extra cent had to come out of my pocket. I've got over quite a few hours in a couple of other different free-to-play games that have, as a casual player, has helped me just casually get through the workday, the work week. I just sit down for an hour, turn it on. I don't have to think about anything else outside of that. It just works because it's free-to-play. But every time I purchase one of these games, I'm confronted with some other bullcrap that I have to put up with in order just to play the game. Today alone, I was just trying to get back into the store so I could show some footage. I had to take 100 gigs worth of 3 different downloads. They keep adding more crap on that I don't need. They want me to download the HUD. That's fine. You want your games all in one place. Now you want me to download Modern Warfare 3, which I've never purchased. Just to have it sitting there in the background and sucking up data on my console, which is already short supply anyway, because they want you to purchase extra storage space, whether it be cloud storage or get an external drive. I'm done with it. I'm done with the mess. I think I'm done with the franchise for the most part. If I end up ever getting Black Ops 7, it'll be on sale on a Black Friday somewhere, and hopefully I can pick it up for 20 bucks. I'm not getting Game Pass because I can only play one game at a time. That's it. They throw 100 plus games up in front of your face like, hey, try this one, try that one. But the second you stop paying that, or you have a lapse in your credit card, or say it gets stolen and you're on a monthly fee, or you lose it, or, you know, you transfer accounts, you know, whatever. Now you got to go back in there and fork over more money because my experience with Game Pass in the past, even though that's doubled now, it used to be $100, now it went to $120, now it's up to $250 a year. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And in the past, we had Game Pass for a little while when it first came out because I thought it was relatively cool. My kids were still young and they actually got to experience. But the second it lapsed for whatever reason, and I went back in there to re-up, they wanted me to back pay the 3 months that it was turned off, so I could then I'm not going through all the BS anymore. Just not doing it. So goodbye AAA titles. If I buy an indie game and enjoy it, that's great. I can get free to play games. That's awesome. Even now I'm not recommending it, but you can get these emulation consoles where you only pay one price and you can have hundreds of hours of retro gaming with save states. I don't get it anymore. And this is my last tutorial. This is my last video on anything that's Black Ops 6 moving forward, or 7, or I might still play some Warzone because again, that's free to play, and lo and behold, I can play a Call of Duty game and I don't have to pay the extra networking fee. It's free to play. I just don't understand why they put it in there, and then some games charge you for it, but it's only the games that you have to pay for up front that charge you to actually play with other people that are on different platforms. But if I just play a free-to-play version of it, guess what? I don't need any of that other headache in my life. So, rant over. I hope you guys enjoy the future of gaming and make your decisions wisely on your purchases. I'm not telling anybody how to spend their money. If you enjoy the skins, you enjoy the shops, and you have gotten quite a few hours of value out of what you're doing, and you want to throw them a couple of bucks because, you know, the developers did take time and effort to produce this thing to give it to you so you can enjoy it for free. And at the end of the day, that feels more like a tipping system, which I'm okay with, right? You produce something and you're just asking for a little bit of tipping on the back end, but it's all optional. You don't have to do it. So with that being said, I'm closing the door on this. I don't even know where to go with it, and I'm not going to put effort into figuring it out. I hope you enjoyed this little rant. NeMoZGameZ signing out.